a sweet pea with the parts for making a steel boiler for the sweet pea. It's of course a 5-inch gauge locomotive. The chassis runs on air, and I've managed to secure the various pieces for the steel structure. The barrel is 5-inch schedule 40 steel, which gives it a 1/4-inch wall thickness. The firebox is also the same size steel tube, and the outer wrapper for the barrel is 8-inch schedule 40, so that makes it an 8mm wall thickness, or 5/16 I imagine is the correct size. It comes out to 219mm outside diameter. As you can see, we have clearance here between the reversing lever mechanism and stand and the barrel. It will allow 4mm or similar of lagging and the cleaning sheet. And here's the brake stand with the drain cock lever. Again, I'll be able to get the 5mm cleaning. I have at the moment just packed everything together with a block to position it, to make sure that I can get the boiler assembled as per the original drawings and get the same sort of positioning of the steel barrel in relation to the chassis. It mustn't slope one way or the other. I've packed the outer wrapper barrel with 3mm timber there, masonite, just to raise it above the floor to give me the height and clearance I need at the top. As you can see, approximate. I still haven't decided on the throat plate, tube plate, and the positioning of the barrel. I may raise the outer wrapper a slight amount, so long as I can keep everything parallel. That's really my most important part of it. As you can see, still awaiting further steel purchases. Whether I get whether I get them laser cut or water jet or just gas axed, it all depends. Some people say one must leave a gap between the plate and the barrel. Others say machine it basically to size, and then of course do the beveling, chamfering to provide for a decent thick weld within the parts. I haven't touched the outer wrapper yet. We'll get going with that once I've decided on whether I go with 8mm tube plates or 10 even. At this moment in time, the distance between the barrel and the outer wrapper is just under 50mm, which seems to be a limiting factor for when one needs stays. So from what I understand, is 50mm between stays, and since the tube plate and the barrel aren't quite 50mm, it would seem that I can get away without having to stay the throat plate or the tube plate, because even the tube plate, the backhead rather, is just under 50mm maximum space between the barrel and the outer wrapper. Copper tubes will be used. I have those 1/2-inch diameter as per the original the drawing. Why did I build steel, or why am I going to build steel? Because the copper seems to be so expensive at this point in time. Once the Ukraine-Russian war started, the copper prices have just shot up, and I think a lot of metals have suffered from that situation. It used to be reasonable. I have a copper barrel for it actually, but I just don't have enough copper for the complete loco. So this is it. Wait for more information and we'll see how far we can get this going shortly. I hope to order the steel tube plates and plates. Another thing about the 8mm barrel is that using BSB threads, 26 TPI, which is just a millimeter basically per thread, you can get more than 4 threads to secure the safety valves and whatever boiler fittings on here without having to bush anything. So there, no penetrations apart from threading it. Boiler codes say you can build up steel tube to create a flat surface, but I don't even think that's necessary. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you.